short demo of the UK Versity Moodle Platform. My name is Raman, and I'm one of the instructors and the lecturers here at UK Versity, and I will take you through a brief video on how to access this short demo. So let me close that. And this will be a short demo wherein I'll take you through how to log into our platform and also show you the capabilities of our platform. Now, I'm going to share my screen, and obviously when I do type in and obviously show you the username, a particular username and password to log in, that would be essentially a fictitious account. And the idea there would be to try and give you some guidelines and steer you into the direction of how you should be able to successfully log in and use the platform for the purposes of study. Now, the website link that you get to see is ifa.ukversity.co.uk. When you type this web address, you would be able to log into our platform, and obviously you would need your username and your password. Now, first things first, what I'm going to do is use a student's username to show you how the platform looks like. So I'm just going to type in a particular username and password. Password is obviously protected because I don't want to cover that and obviously show it on the video. But once you're logged in, if you don't manage to log in, then obviously you'll get an error like this, but I will try again. I'm going to give it a second attempt. I'm not going to save this password. And as you can see, for this particular dummy user, we are able to log in to the platform. Now, one of the things that you need to note is when you type in your username and your password, it is case sensitive. So when I type the username here, it always will be lowercase. It will be small letters always. And the password is going to be, case sensitive. So obviously you have to keep in mind that when you do receive a temporary password from us, that allows that password you have to copy as it is without any spaces, without any capitalization, or whichever way it has been sent across to you, you have to copy that without any spaces. When you click on this right button, you should be able to straight away log into the platform. Now, when you log into the platform, you're essentially landing up at the calendar. Now, this is an important tool because most courses that we run, we have a teaching calendar, and that teaching calendar gets populated on this, from where you should be able to see all the Zoom logins, the schedule of your course, and obviously any live sessions which are coming up, over the next course of 4 to 6 weeks. Now, this calendar is automatically updated, and obviously when you hover your mouse over it, you should be able to see the details of your course. Now, assuming if you are enrolled in a number of courses, you should also be able to see calendar for those particular courses. They're indicated, in short form. So here it is business taxation. When I click on this, obviously there were classes which are scheduled, and if they are scheduled, that you should be able to see it on this calendar. Now, the main point that you have to note is that you have to keep in mind that you should be able to, obviously be able to navigate and use this calendar by using some of the options here. So for example, sort by courses, and obviously here the timeline should be all. That means you should be able to see the previous sessions and also when new sessions are coming up. Now, when you're logged into this course calendar, what you're also able to go is click on your My Courses here on the top. And when you click on the My Courses, whatever modules or courses that you are actually enrolled in should be visible here. And when you click on any such course or module, you'd be able to get into the course content, and you'd be able to see two types of screens. On the left-hand side, you see navigation, and on the right-hand side is where you see how the module and the contents of the course are actually, organized. Now, there are generally going to be 4 sections in all courses that you will see. There will be a journal section. There'll be a course section, which is the main section of the course. There'll be study material, and there'll be recorded lectures. Now, the best way to look at doing this would be to basically use the navigation on the left. And this navigation on the left allows you to control pretty much what is displayed on the right-hand side. So if I just make this screen slightly bigger and, bring this here. So when you click on journal on this side, you would see the journal, documents that we have uploaded into the course actually open up here on the right-hand side. So here you're going to be able to see things like command verbs, course handbook, what makes a good assignment, user manual, which is a short and handy user manual for the usage of Moodle, which tells you about, if you haven't used the platform before or ever before, then you could go through this particular document, which tells you how to use the platform. And then what you are looking at doing essentially is going back So there are going to be a lot of documents on this particular platform, which are going to be, essentially, I would say PDF documents. And these PDF documents you should be able to see when you, open the journal section. They would be including things like, referencing, documents which are primarily going to be malpractice policies and, bits and pieces that you would need essentially to use to familiarize yourself with the usage of platform. There are some videos which are obviously a demonstration of the platform, induction to this course. So for example, if you start studying with us for the first time, I would highly recommend that you watch the induction video, which basically takes you through the process of showing what I'm exactly showing right now. And this has been again recorded by me in the past. So this is a new version. And then when you get into the study, you click on the module, you'll get to see the unit specification. You'll also be able to see, things and aspects related to, various aspects related to the course. And what you would essentially do at some point in time is, sorry about this. So I'm just going to go back in. And when you go into the various aspects of it, it'll show you essentially the unit content. And that unit content that you get to see essentially would be the one that we end up teaching in the course itself. Now, when you're in the Moodle, if I just show you and go back to the homepage again, when you're in the Moodle, what you're essentially going to do is go through these sections, go through this. Let me open another one. So when you go into this section, you are able to see all the content which has been neatly arranged. In the study material, you will generally have books. You'd have handouts that we've created, and obviously there'll be recorded sessions of these courses that have been live recorded using Zoom. So when we teach and deliver, these courses are also recorded, and obviously a recording of this session actually appears here. Now, you can also go into our YouTube channel, and that is where you are able to see some of these recordings of the lectures absolutely straight away. The reason is sometimes we do not want to be looking at a lot of clicks. So what you would do is essentially go into the playlist by logging into the YouTube. And for the duration that you're actually studying with us, we would request that you subscribe to our channel. So if any new videos are uploaded, you would essentially get a link to it or a shortcut to it to say this video has been uploaded on the channel. My suggestion would be to go to the playlist, and when you are on studying a course with us, because we teach over 170 different courses, here the idea would be to try and look at your specific course playlist, things like accounting, business, computing, we have healthcare, law, teaching, tourism, HRM management, lots of different courses, childcare, nursing. So what you would need to do is basically go into your course playlist. And in this case, I'm showing you a demonstration where some of the accounting modules and accounting course is essentially shown. So click on view full playlist, and you should be able to see the total number of videos which have been recently uploaded here on the playlist, or you should be able to go into a specific course and actually see the video. So if you're studying the IFA courses with us, then my suggestion would be to go into the accounting playlist. And if you're studying the IFA courses with us, you can also go into the IFA playlist, which essentially would show all the videos for all the 14 modules that you're required to study. So as you can see, there are 248 videos, and we keep updating the videos, and then we keep uploading them here, and the old ones are taken down because we want the current content to be updated and obviously most up to date for the purposes of studying. Now, when you go down to the bottom, you're able to see an assignment discussion, and a video recording of the assignment discussion session which has taken place. So when you do study with us, typically you're going to get access to pretty much everything, which will include things like journal material, which are awarding body material and materials provided by the college. You'll have videos and anything related that we can more explain visually, explain through a video. You'll also have the documents related to the course, which is unit specification, assignment brief. If for some of us, we are going back to school after a number of years of study, we also do sometimes provide a sample assignment for you to look at. This sample assignment essentially is going to be for reference purposes, so that you're able to see that when you do complete your unit and the assignment, this is how the assignment would essentially look like when you do prepare your own assignment for submission. Now, some of the qualifications are graded. That means you can get pass, merit, and distinction. So obviously, it is important for you to look at referencing from the books. We don't want you to go onto Google and other free library resources. We have provided most of the resources required for study of each module or the course within the unit, and that is all available within the study material. And then there are recorded lectures. If you prefer to watch the recorded lecture, You can obviously go to full screen and obviously increase the pace at which you actually study these lectures, because sometimes when we are listening into recordings, we would want to, run them at a faster pace. If you want to view them full screen, you click on this particular button here, and that should allow you to take the recording full screen. In some cases, you would also be able to, if you just want to read the presentation, you should be able to read the presentation by clicking on to session recording presentations, and they are also visible and available along with the recorded lectures. So when I click on this, it'll give you the presentation which is being used to essentially deliver the session, and you can go through that presentation, without the recording video as well. Now, this is how the resources on the Moodle are organized. Generally, you would find that all types of resources are available. These include, as I mentioned to you earlier, ebooks, presentations, handouts, recorded lectures, assignment briefs, and also sample assignments. Now, what I would highly recommend is that you subscribe to the calendar and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. So for the duration that you're studying with us, if any new video is uploaded, you would get an alert for it, and that keeps you on top of listening in or reading into something which is latest, that we are uploading related to the course content. Now, if you wish to change your password, then what I would suggest is when you see your name, there's a small downward arrow. You click on this downward arrow, go to your profile, and when the screen opens up with your profile, all you can do is what I would suggest is that you can go and edit your profile. And in editing your profile, what you can do is essentially change your password. You can upload a picture of yours and then obviously update the profile, and that would update the profile on your dashboard. If you have to go back to the home screen, click on the home button or the logo, and that should allow you to go back to the home screen, which shows you all the courses that you are enrolled in. Now, I hope this short demo has been useful. And if you do ever forget, the password, it is all done in terms of a reset is already all handled by the system. So you should know your username or your email address. When you click on this option, forget your username and password, and you write your username, which is always in small letters, or your email address, and that would trigger an email straight away to you to allow you to get a link. And that link, when you click, allows you to get back into the system by creating a new password, and that should allow you to log in to the system again. So I hope this demo has been useful and insightful. If you still have any problems, you can always email us at it-admin@ukversity.co.uk, and then one of my colleagues, Andy, would get back to you pretty much straight away.